Hey guys, it's your girl Diana. I know you're probably wondering, like, why is it dark? Why can't we see anything? What's wrong? Maybe something's wrong with my phone. Well, let me go ahead and clear that up for you guys. There's nothing wrong with your phone. This video is a story time. And the story time that it's about is about me. And this here darkness represents a part of my life that I don't talk about, I don't share, but today I have to share it with you because I want you to know. So DeeSquad, please watch this video and please have an understanding heart that this is a part of my world, not my complete world. First, in advance, thank you guys so much for watching it. And please share if you know anyone who's going through the same thing that I'm dealing with right now. Make sure you share with someone because I understand how they feel. Alright guys, stay tuned for the video. Hey DeeSquad, I'm back. As I told you guys earlier, today is going to be a story time about me. Basically what I wanted to talk to y'all about on today was dealing and living with chronic pain. About 3 years ago, I had back surgery due to the fact that I broke 2 bones in my back. I'm not really sure how I did it, but the way that I found out, I was starting to have, now I always had back pain for quite some time, but then it really started to hurt me really bad. And to the point where I was having no relief for just over-the-counter medication. It just was not stopping. One day I went to work and doing my usual routine of setting up, because I worked in the food industry, setting up and getting things ready. And I went to go and lift up a food cart that we lift up and put on our food truck, because I ran the food truck at the college. And this one particular day when I went to lift up the food cart, I could not pick it up. I couldn't pick it up. And I couldn't understand why I could not pick it up. I picked it up any other time, but it could have been at one time that I picked it up the wrong way. And some kind of way I hurt my back. So I finally went to the doctor, guys. And when I went to the doctor, of course, they ran all these tests. They did x-rays. They ordered a CAT scan. They ordered a MRI. And then I went back to the doctor, and the doctor told me that I had cracked 2 bones in my back and that it had to be fixed. Now, mind you, I never in my life wanted to have back surgery. I heard all the horror stories, so that was like one of the things I feared of having. I dreaded, never wanted it to happen, said I would never have it, but then I had no choice. I was left without a choice. And so I went to see this doctor, and didn't really, I didn't really know what to do. Didn't get another opinion at the time. Didn't even have the insurance to get another opinion if I wanted to. So I had agreed with the doctor. I went to see him in November. I had surgery in January. And from there, January the 25th, 2015, I have been in the worst pain that you could probably imagine for the last almost 3 years. My life changed dramatically. Not being able to do the things that I used to do, not being able to enjoy family events like I used to do, not being able to go some places. I could go, but mind you, the places that I go require a lot of walking. I can't shop like I used to. I can't wear certain shoes I used to. Altogether, my life ultimately changed. One thing I'll say for sure is that I thank God that can still walk. In the midst of the surgery, it was an 8-hour procedure that I had done. And in the midst of the surgery, I was told that I almost died because they could not stop my back from bleeding. But thank God that the doctor ordered some backup blood. He got my blood type and ordered the blood that I need in case I needed a blood transfusion. And in the case that I did, I had to have a blood transfusion because, like I said, they could not stop the bleeding. They didn't tell my family, so my family really didn't even know what was going on. But, I thank God that today I'm alive. I'm walking. I'm not doing nearby as much as I used to could do. Life has changed for me. I understand what it's like to live with chronic pain. People don't understand what you're dealing with on a daily basis. They don't understand what you are really going through. They don't understand that you can't go everywhere they go. You know, I used to travel all the time. I used to drive out of state. I was the driver. But people don't understand that you just can't do those things that you used to do anymore. You know, today I was riding in my truck and I was just thinking, like, my back was hurting me so bad. And mind you, I had to move out of my apartment and do the best that I could in moving and lifting up stuff, just me and my mom. And it was a nightmare. It was so, we went to bed in so much pain, and I woke up with pain and just hurting, 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 hurting. And as I was riding tonight, I was going to the store and my back was hurting, and then I just started saying, Lord, thank you. Thank you for saving my life, because on January the 25th of 2015 could have been the last day that I seen. Like I said, I just almost didn't make it out. Chronic pain is very serious, guys. It's very serious. Our lives are altered. We miss out on a lot. Our families sometimes see us in a depressed mode. Some of us stay in the bed. Some of us can't get out of the bed. Some of us have to get up, stand up, sit down. It's just a lot. It's a lot that you deal with when you're going through, when you're in so much pain, or when the weather changes. I'm not supposed to lift over 10 pounds, but I've had to lift some stuff due to the fact that we're moving. I understand you if you have chronic pain. Maybe it's not your back. Maybe it's another part of your body, but I understand, this is difficult for me to even talk about. My family don't know that I suffer with depression silently because I don't want them to worry. I go through a lot because in my private time, when I'm hurting, I lay in my bed and I cry. But I don't want my mom worried, because I made a promise to do the best I could to take care of my mom. And sometimes as a mother, I see that my mother finds herself trying to take care of me. And that's not what I want. There are times when I hear my kids, my youngest girl want to do things, and I have to tell her no. Life is just so challenging now. This is, it's not about Christmas, and I know that Jesus is the reason for this season, but this is the first time that I have not went and been able to even go buy anything for my children, buy anything for my baby girl. She still has that little childlike mind. I'm sorry, I'm shaking now. It's just, when you so used to working and you're so used to doing the things that you used to do, and you can't do that anymore, it becomes, you're so independent and you feel like that has been taken away from you, and you can't do the things you used to do. You just feel like everybody's going to look at you differently, and everybody's going to think different of you. And yeah, it can be pretty tough. It can be pretty tough. You see me on this camera and you see me smiling, DeeSquad, and I do what I do to entertain you guys. I do what I do because I love to do it, but I suffer privately in my body. And I just thought it was important to share that with you, because I look at you as family. And I just want to reach out to someone else who may be suffering with pain, chronic pain. Listen, I understand your pain. I know what you're going through. I know what it's like to miss out on a lot of stuff, and people don't understand. They think you don't want to be there when you really do. But I know one day that God's going to heal my body, and I'm going to live. I'm living now, but I'm going to really live. You know, I'm going to live. I'm not going to let chronic pain defeat me. I'm not going to let chronic pain control me. I'm not going to let chronic pain, you know, yes, I have limited things that I could do, but in the end, victory is mine. So keep your heads up. Don't let chronic pain stop you. I know that we can't do a lot of things that we used to do, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just thank God that you're alive. You know, thank God that you have life. You know, people gonna look at us differently and say things, but I know who I am. I know who I am, and I just want to thank y'all for even taking the time out to watch this video this far, because I wanted to share with you what I suffer with privately. And then, like I said, I sometimes suffer with depression and nobody knows it but God. Nobody knows. So when you see me smiling on this camera, that's a good day. And I do it because I love you guys. And it's just what I love to do. So I thank you again for watching this video, guys. You know, there's going to be more story times. There's going to be more things I want to talk about, you know, but one thing I'll say for sure before I get off this live, I know who my healer is, and I believe that God is going to, it's done. It's done. Whether I feel the pain or not, it's done. So don't ever give up. Trust God. Know that God is over depression. He's over chronic pain. He is in control. All right? Well, I love you. And y'all, it took me a lot to do this. If you don't mind hitting that thumbs up for your girl and comment, tell me what you're suffering with, and let's talk about it. Let's pray about it. All right? And if you haven't subscribed, you're just checking this out, you just so happen to hop on this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I'm always trying to come up and put something on here. All right? Well, I love you guys, and it's nighttime.